What's up, everybody? Welcome to week 34 here on the 88 series. Thank you once again for dropping in, guys. Yeah! Alrighty, so week 34. Put the remaining films into that randomizer. Hit that random button. And I believe this is the second sequel in the first 34 weeks. So, that is Ghoulies 2 that popped up. 34 weeks and only 2 sequels have come up on that randomizer. And there's a lot of sequels in the list, so very interesting. Now, I was kind of hoping this one was going to come up because I actually reviewed Ghoulies 1 on Body Bags a while back on Little Creature Week or whatever. So I was pretty stoked to have Ghoulies 2 come up. I haven't checked it out in a while, so. But anyways, Ghoulies 2 is actually directed by Albert Band, who I believe also did the score for the film too and stuff, so. But yeah, getting into the plot of this one. It basically centers around a carnival, a road carnival that travels from city to city. And their main attraction is called Satan's Den. It is basically the one thing that kind of, most of the employees that work for this carnival actually work for the Satan's Den and stuff. It's supposed to be their big moneymaker. So basically what happens is one day they're setting up the carnival and their boss shows up and basically tells the workers that if Satan's Den doesn't start producing more money, more of a profit, that they're actually going to shut down Satan's Den because it's just been losing money for like the last 16 months. Now your main characters that are running this thing are Uncle Ned and Larry. Uncle Ned is he's like an alcoholic magician and stuff, and he's kind of like the leader of Satan's Den and whatnot. Everybody looks up to him. Anyways, one day he's in Satan's Den and he's screwing around with his magic and stuff, and he's essentially trying to do some tricks and whatnot, and he kind of conjures up the ghoulies, the demons again. Instead of pulling a rabbit out of a hat, he pulls one of the ghoulies out, and basically that's what starts all the carnage. It actually works to their advantage, though. Opening night at the carnival, some people get glimpses of the ghoulies that are, occupying Satan's Den, and it starts bringing in more and more people and stuff. But, sooner than later, the ghoulies start actually tearing up people and doing their ghoulish acts and stuff. So, in a sense, it does work out for them, but it doesn't in the long run. But anyways, that's the whole premise of the film right there. Now, my thoughts on this one. I've stated before that I'm not the hugest fan of the original Ghoulies. I find it kind of boring and a little tedious to watch at times. This one's fun, though. I love the carnival setting. It's a very simple premise, to it. They get conjured up and whatnot, and then they gotta, the main characters have to fight off the demons and whatnot. Very simple premise, but there's a lot of ghoulie action in this one. It's not necessarily as gory as the first one. In fact, there's not really a lot of gore in this one at all, to be honest. But it's fun. It's got likable characters in the film, which is really interesting. I think the ghoulies look fantastic. They move around and they act pretty cool and stuff. But accompanied by a pretty cool score. I like the music in the film. But I think essentially the one thing that keeps this film, kind of in your mind, and or it just kind of makes you, just enjoy the film is the characters. I have to say the characters are very likable. Even though Ned has those issues with his drinking and stuff, everyone's really likable. The little dwarf. His name slips my mind right now, but he's in a lot of movies. You'd recognize him if you've seen him, if you watch the film. But he's cool, man. He's always in character in the film. He's got this. He says he's an actor and whatnot, and he's always in character doing like Shakespeare and stuff. Pretty interesting stuff, but I like this movie because the ghoulies basically show up early in the film, and they're there throughout the entire film. There's no real soft spots in the movie and stuff, which makes it enjoyable. It runs a little longer than the first movie, but essentially it's a pretty fun watch. It is what it is with a Ghoulies film, right? Not really a whole lot to say about it, but I do enjoy this one a lot better. Like I said, I like the setting of this one a lot better, with the carnival and whatnot. Satan's Den, it's cheesy, the effects and stuff are really cheesy in it, but overall, very fun and likable 80s film. It's got just, a lot of, kind of secondary, very cliched 80s characters stuff, but pretty fun stuff, though. If I had to rate this one, I'd probably give it about, I'd give it about a 6.5 out of 10. I definitely like this one more than the original Ghoulies, but yeah. So that's pretty much all I got to say about Ghoulies 2. There's not really a whole lot to say about it. So, anyways, guys, that's going to do it for week 34 here on the 88 series. Yeah, so I will catch you guys in week 35. Who knows? Maybe another sequel will come up. I really don't know, but lots of good films to get to. So, hopefully those ones actually do pop up. Anyways, guys, I will see you next week. Peace out.